Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. Alex here. It's the first cold day that we've had. You can probably see the vapour coming off the boiler and the CHP unit chugging away there. So we'll just have to go around the plant this week, making sure everything is ready for winter. We've got our early warning at the moment, so some of the pipes need to be redone with insulation on them. So they take a bit of a battering, all these outside pipes, and it's just one of the jobs I've got to do. So some of those, the insulation's fallen off, so that's what we'll be looking at this week, and we'll go and take a look at the wood yard as well. Okay guys, we're just down here where we felled the poplars last year, and we heaped up all that sort of brash and surplus material. We had a burn up. That's the last of it there. We've knocked it about a bit now, just spread the ash around, and this site is now going to get replanted. They've put a fencing along there to keep the horses out, and it's going to be replanted with cricket-back willows. Because it's such a wet site, we thought that was probably the best thing to do with it here. So that'll be a nice little spinney that we've got going down here. We've actually extended out the area, sort of double or triple the space down here for the trees. So yeah, that always keeps people happy, more trees. Okay guys, we're just up in the wood yard. I got some new tools for helping out on the logs. So we're just going to take a look, see if we can see it. So this is the site here. We can use that while he's operating the saw. Turn back. Just take him having a look at one. So that's how you can use it. You can pull it in while operating the controls at the same time. So yeah. Same time as that's happening, we've got the boys here having to work back through the old softwood logs. We cut straight into the bags and then put them in the kiln, but what happened with the larch is all the bark's coming off, all the splits and the shards is making the bags really, really dirty. So having to go and hand pick them all out just to give people clean logs, and actually it's quite a good thing that they're doing it, because at the same time they're finding quite a bit of mould in the bottom of the logs. All the bits and what have you, and we're going to get a little bit of mould on these logs as well, which isn't going to make them burn very well, so I'm going to have to put all this back through the chipper and the grader, but at least people will be getting nice clean logs from here, which is good. So yeah, he's just waiting there to reload his man. We'll go and take a look. Got that Will there from Simon Smith's. He's just going to be doing some spreading of the wood chip fines that we've got. Got a little bit of digestate down there. We've got a bit of compost over there as well. It's coming from tree surgeons. We've got a nice mix going on the ground. There we are. I'll be keeping that pile of sawdust. Okay guys, so we're just down here on one of the fields that we've had maize on. We're putting on sewage cake, bit of digestate fines, bit of firewood fines, bit of compost, so a real mixture of different organic matter that's going on the field. We'll then plough the field in, leave it over winter, hit it with a power harrow next spring for our maize, and I just find that gives us the best seed bed ever with this muck that's been applied as well. And I'm a real fan of the old sewage cake, which is, I think, just gives you so much stuff that you can't buy in a bag. Anyway, we'll go look at the spreader working. That's the kit they've been using. Looks like they've all finished up and moving off now. Yeah, just see if you can pick her up, mate. She's gonna go. There she goes. You can put it a bit higher, Richie. Put a bit more weight on the back tyres there. That's it, well done. Okay guys, we're just reorganising this shed in here. We've still got to put a bit more sheeting on it, and some of the rain is getting in to the building there. The lads did all the softwood bags, they cleaned them all out. So we're going to pick them all up, put them on the right hand side, because we did a load of mass sticking on those walls, so that's kind of dry in there. We haven't done the mass sticking on the left hand side, so we're going to stick the Binderberg in there, because it doesn't matter if a little bit of water comes in and wets the tyres, but it does matter on the softwood bags if they get wet, and our kindling bags as well, just by the door here, and lug nets, so they're all going to be pushed back in basically. So yeah, that's our little job. We're using a little truck here, which is quite handy for this sort of work, to push things in. So these bags are nice and clean now. Haven't got much crap in them. The guys hand picked them out, so they did a great job on that. And they're ready to be delivered out to people, so that's all good. We're also going to pull our coal out. We've had a few orders for coal, which we don't do a great deal of, just the odd bag here and there for people. That can come at the front because it's quite heavy. nice and tidied up now. We'll get all the logs netted there and all the kindling bags moved across, form a nice neat area. You tend to find that everything sprawls out. There we are, just making a little bit more space, neat and tidy, keeping it away from this wet area here. I'll get the other truck and we'll park the truck there. The other truck can go next to it, so they're undercover as well. So that's all nice to keep things tidy. I always find that things just expand out, and you know, if you don't have a tidy up day every so often, everything just sort of gets eaten by garbage. So there it is, all tidied up. Got space for our truck, saw, kindling, softwood, hardwood. So yeah, got room for other kit that we bring in as well. Okay, it's a soaking wet day here now. The lads are just doing a kiln change, so they're racing it up to the top kiln to try and keep the logs dry, and then we'll spin them out inside when we're in the barn. We're gonna have to do something around here because we've got a lot of water again, so I'll probably have to put a small drain down the side of this new water collection butt, and just around the back of the shed here. We haven't quite got our drain and it's starting to come up quite high, so I'll just have to dig a little bit of a trench around the concrete, if you can see where I'm standing, just take the water out down the side and we'll get it flowing over that way. But yeah, it is absolutely tropical rain today, which is what they predicted, so everything's pretty soggy. So yeah, bit of a day job really, but there we go. We are just pulling away. Hopefully I haven't left any pipes in the ground. Oh. Got a bit of membrane there. It's pretty tight around here now. A bit more of the membrane. Should start to see this coming down a bit now as it flows out through that corner. And then we'll put a bit of pipe and gravel in there. That's all the water we've got to get down. It's coming up, well, it's not actually going to come over the sill there, but it's getting quite close. So the problem we've got is with the road, that yard's up there, it gets water on it and floods out the front down the face, and it comes down here and then it starts running in here and also conglomerating down there. So it's quite a few things that, because we're down on a slope, it's all pouring down into this corner and we've got to try and get it all away. Yeah, that's pulling it away now into a little pond there, which I'm not sure what I'm going to have to do with. I'll try and cut that to take the water away eventually too. So it's still pouring down rain. We've got a kiln change on at the moment. We're ferrying, putting into the cages here. Dave's down the bottom stacking here. He's got a good system for putting in 3 high on the crates, so we can get extra logs in and bags at the front. So that's helpful. Okay guys, we got the chipper back running behind us, and we're just punching through some of this slab wood that I collected the other day. So it seems to be going quite nicely through the machine. We've dropped the drum speed. We were running about 620, we're now about 580, and it's giving us a nice, pretty good chip. So we're going to take a look at that. Going for about a couple of hours now. We've done all the slab wood. I'm just pushing up into the rest of the heat. Nice looking chip. Very nice red looking wood chip there. Full arch really, so nice looking stuff. Right, so just getting the machine in place now to do the next pile of rubbish. So that won't be quite as nice. guys, so we're looking through our waste kind of pile there, which is all the offcuts from the logs and screenings that are too big and too chunky. It's not the nicest pile, but we'll screen it again and we'll get some nice chip out of it by then. I'm actually going to move them up to the wood now. We're going to put them on the low loader there, take up the chipper, and then go get a tractor trailer. Okay, here we are, guys, back in the wood. I've got the trailer tipped quite high here. Why it's got it so high?
I don't know.
And
I think that was...
guys, it's 5 o'clock now. We've still got a fair chunk to do, so we're going to have another bash at it tomorrow. But we cleared up a good amount, taken 4 trailer loads down from here. Chipper's working well, not giving us any problems or anything. So yeah, we are getting on with things. Yeah, it's just a fair amount of brash. It's always tough with these pieces, interlock and kind of grip, so always takes a bit longer, but there we are. I'm going to go and hide the kit, put it away, so we can have an early start tomorrow, because I don't really like leaving things out here on a Saturday night. It's just one of those places. Got 3 piles here. That's our pure slab wood. That's our kind of, I don't know what to call it, the odds and sods, which have been back through the chipper again, and that's the whole tree. So you can just sort of see the difference, really. More sticky, finey, that kind of stuff. Even a bit of tree guard every so often. This is, yeah, the old logs and tag ends and odds and sods that come out the chipper. Not bad, a bit lumpy, a little bit dusty. And this is the pure slab wood stuff, which is the larch. Yeah, looks lovely. So yeah, 3 different types of chip. I'll probably just blend it, but yeah, if I had a particular customer, they could take that. They wanted a particular colour, etc. But to be honest, I tend to find that the bigger the boiler, the better. Less problems you get, unless you're really set up for screening, which we're not really. Okay guys, we're just back in the yard. We're finishing off our sort of kind of odds and sods pile over there behind me. We've done all the stuff in the wood, that's been chipped up. I've had to get to that pile there. I'm going to go and get the pusher now and just push up the rest of this bit. This is kind of more chunky, so it'll just sit in that little small middle pile there. And then I can just screen it later when I got a minute, and we can get this stuff dried. I'll try and get the sheet pushed up. So I've got some arb loads coming in on Monday and I want to get that space free. Alright, so I've just pushed up the heat there. I'm going to put the bucket back on, scoop that last bit from the corner, and then give it another push up again. So I'm going to do that now. Right, so I've moved that all across now. I'm going to do another push up with the pusher, make that heat a bit bigger, and tighten up and free up more space here for our next load of wood in tomorrow. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so there we are. Little mountain all pushed up. Further back, so that's pretty good. I'll just sweep that toe up, and then when we're finished here, that can all be swept into that sort of rough part that needs screening. So yeah, that's a good job. All right, guys, we've changing the bins over. We've got them both into wood chip now. We've cleared up all the arb logs that were there. This is the pile of rubbish that's left behind. Again, always difficult, but this was particularly bad. Loads of brick and concrete and soil. There's a bit of a reason for it. The person's broken up, and the old guy who used to do it isn't there, so it's all a bit mixed. But anyway, we've done all the chipping, and we've got a good pile, so I'm just going to be drying like crazy on that. And yeah, hopefully that should all be good. So hope you enjoyed that video, guys, and we'll catch you on the next one.